going on, Meta fam? In today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about oil. We're going to talk about oil prices. We're going to talk about oil reserves. But then the big topic is Jennifer is at it again. She has some emails back and forth with Mr. Clifton the boys. So we're going to cover those emails that she has out there. And he said that hopefully we're going to get some news here, maybe later this week or maybe early next week. But first, guys, just keep in mind, we're getting, there's a lot of stuff going on about what's the value and all that, but we did get screwed over by FINRA. But is there going to be a settlement? Is it going to open trading again? I showed you the video yesterday. Fidelity has the buy and sell button back. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but it is there. Keep in mind the underlying asset that is behind our CUSIP number / Nextbridge hydrocarbons is the 134,000 gross acres in the Oro Grande Basin. That is why we invested in it. The short squeeze was the little bonus on top of it, but we knew we had the underlying asset. Guys, we were buying a future oil company monster for $1 a share. How could you go wrong? Keep that in mind. All right, so first here, I tweeted this out. The global index here on Twitter has stats of the year and high lows of crude oil prices. And I thought I would like to share this. It's a pretty interesting post. And we're going to zoom in here a little bit. And here you can see crude oil prices. And look at last year in 2022, a high of $123 and a low of $71. And so far in 2023, $81 is the high and 72 is the low. So I could see us going up a little higher. And here is the World of Statistics on Twitter shows oil reserves, billion of barrels. Now, down here is the U.S. We're going to zoom in on it. U.S. has 47 billion barrels of oil. Now, you can see here some of the big ones here. Venezuela, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Canada. They have a lot more. I know the U.S. has been depleting through a lot of its reserves, and it's getting a little bit more expensive now to get those reserves. But we knew from previous things that Torchlight that there could be 3.2 billion barrels, and it could even be more. Natural gas, all that good stuff. So just wanted to share that out there. It has a list here of everything. I mean, some of these places don't really have much at all. I mean, our land has more than most of these countries down here, these smaller ones combined. It's kind of crazy. All right. I think it was this one here. All right, yes, this one here. So huge shout out again to Jennifer Bertrano. She has been emailing Clifton back and forth here these last few days, and I want to share this little back and forth thread email that she has with Clifton. So huge shout out to Jennifer again. And I even did this tweet. Thanks again at Jennifer. All right, she says, "Hi Clifton, hope you're having a great weekend. Have you or George P. thought about this? The tweet below is from Mark, one of the attorneys that is requesting the blue sheets for MMTLP. It seems like getting the shareholder information is not that big of a deal. It has been such a long process, and for all of us with no answers, also Denard and I are answering the questions the shareholders had. People are getting more and more frustrated as the days go on due to lack of transparency. Please let me know your thoughts. This is emotionally stressful and heartbreaking for all of us. Thanks, Jen." Jen, I agree 100%. It is very stressful for all of us, man. We all got life. Life is happening. Stuff comes up. If you got, friends, family, kids, animals, your house, your car, bills, just life in general, man, our money's been tied up for like 150 days. Something has to give. We need to get some kind of settlement. We need to get trading happen again. Our money is tied up, and we need our funds. We're in a freaking inflationary environment. All-time high inflation since like the 80s or something like that, and our money's tied up for 150 days. We should be getting a nice settlement with interest on top of that for that 150 days. So here's the tweet she shared from Mr. Mark Basile, saying that AST is the American Stock Transfer, independent transfer agent. They are MMAT's transfer agent, so there should be no issue at all with the company requesting full shareholder account, whether holders or record or otherwise, for either MMAT as well. So Clifton replied back to Jennifer and says, "Hi Jennifer, AST does not have the names of the owners who hold their shares with brokers," which would make sense. The brokers don't share that with them. All we can get from AST is a list of stockholders who are directly registered with AST and a list of the brokers. And he said here, I asked Jason about the questions last week, and they said they're working on some. I'll try to get something from them soon. So there you can see. Clifton the boys there replied back. And she was just saying, you know, thank you here, you know, and Clifton replied back to this. And I might have missed the tweet. I might have missed one of the emails here, but this is one that's pretty exciting email that he replied back here. And he says, I understand. I believe there are good reasons for have and have not shared. And I hope we will be able to share more soon. I have to travel the first part of this week, but let's touch base one later this week. That is exciting, guys. That is an exciting text right there. Email from Mr. Clifton, the boys of Jennifer. So, seems like a little bit of quiet stuff going on, but you got to be quiet. You know, we were talking about our trip to D.C. We had William P. Farron, Anna Trades, and Quinn Heyman all down there. And what did they do? They send a snake in there and got a hold of the congressman, and they didn't talk about MMTLP at the committee. So kind of being a little bit quiet is kind of a good thing. It doesn't let our enemy know our next move. I know it kind of sucks, but behind the scenes is kind of brilliant, actually, so they don't get to know what we're doing. All right, so thank you, Jennifer, for sharing that. Now, Mr. Cromwell Colson out here had a tweet out 6 hours ago. He says, why at the end of the day, the huge numbers and big percentages in FINRA daily short volume data don't reflect actual short selling in the market. Time for SEC to fix it before more investors are misled. I could not agree anymore. Where was this guy at a few months ago when he was throwing all kind of shade and trying to defend the freaking corrupt place he's at here? The OTC president, whatever. This dude right here. Yeah, CEO of the OTC market. He knew what the heck was going on, and now he's out here sounding like he's kind of, you know, on our side. So, free commercials here. Mr. Drew Diligence says, yes, Cromwell, that's exactly the point. See, we agree. Common ground is good. Would love for you to come have a discussion regarding this. We would greatly appreciate hearing your perspective on the MMTLP situation as well. It is day 16 of your open invite to do so. Please do DM me. Now, Drew has been putting out a tweet, as you see here today, day 16, every single day inviting Mr. Cromwell Colson to come on there and explain himself. Guys, like, I don't know if FINRA, SEC, Cromwell, and all of them think we're evil people. Could they just put the shoe on the other foot? Could they put the shoe on the other foot? They screwed over 65,000 retail investors. That's right. You're talking blue-collar workers. You know, we're not freaking loaded rich millionaires and things like that. We have average jobs. We're normal Joes. And we're trying, you know, make money in the stock market to better our lives. And when we start to, you know, get where we're supposed to be, they just cheat. You three halt, you're done. And our money's been locked up for 150 days. That's the kind of crap that happened. Why I still have yet to invest a single penny, not even 1 penny, into the market since the U3 halt on December 9th. I have not invested a single penny, and I will not do so. I will not do so. I need to see some major changes done in order for me to invest. I just want to get a settlement MMTLP, and I'm ready to take a little bit of a break. That's right. It's been a grind. As I promised you all since, you know, this whole MMTLP, I'm not going anywhere. I will have 4 to 6 videos out a week, somewhere in that range. And I'm going to be on the grind, giving you all quick updates. You all can watch an 8 to 10 minute video and get on with your life. I will search and get all the information and condense it down for you so it makes it easy to keep up to date with what's going on. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Peace.